Hey guys, Dr. James here. In this video I wanted to talk about taking ownership of our experience, ownership of our health, our well-being and our lives. The thing is, if we don't take ownership over our entire experience in life, then we are a victim to other people and other situations and things external to us, and they then start to have control over us, when in reality we are the ones that are in control. I can't always control everything, but by having that in my mind, that I know that, then I can be in control of what I can change, and I can be in control of the only thing that is important and that really matters is my perception of my reality. If I perceive my situation to be terrible, then it will be terrible because I will manifest that in the actions that I take and the thoughts and the feelings that I have and who I have around me and all that sort of thing. We feel, for example, poor or stressed out that we don't have enough and that we're not good enough and things like that by hanging around with certain types of people and by seeing certain bits of information. And it's very relative. If I have only got $10 in my pocket and my friend has got $1,000 in his pocket, I might feel not as good or as worthy as he is. If I have $10 million in my pocket and my friend has $1 billion in his pocket, I'm not going to feel as good or as worthy as my friend, potentially. And that doesn't come from an absence of money in my hand because I have plenty. It's because I'm comparing myself to someone who has more, and my perception of reality is that I need more to be more happy, or I need more things or stuff or experiences or whatever. But the point is, if I take ownership on that and understand that I am the creator of my world, I'm the creator of my reality, and that I am the final judge on what should affect me or not, then I can make the changes that I need to feel good. And I can understand that in my situation, I am doing my best. I have all that I can, I'm making the best decisions I can, and I'm feeling as good as I can. And within that, we start to get calmness and contentment and happiness. Because happiness doesn't come from having more of stuff. Happiness comes from more contentment with what we have, and to not compare our situation to other people's situations, because there will always be someone worse off and there will always be someone more better off, but both of them become very relative. You can go to some of the poorest places in the world, and I've been to India and seen people living on the streets and things like that, and I wouldn't necessarily say that they are as unhappy as some of the people that I know who have 10 times more than those people have. Now, excluding basic human rights and basic human safety and health and things like that, having more doesn't make us more happy. Being more content makes us more happy. And you will see these families and they're enjoying dinner together and their kids are playing and they're having fun and feeling good in their situation. And then you can look at a millionaire down the road who's completely unhappy because they don't feel like they have enough and they don't have family who supports and loves them, but they have heaps in their pocket. It doesn't make us happy. So remember to take ownership over your experience. Take ownership over the things you can control and ignore the things you can't control. Because if I can't change who my boss is, all I can change is how I interact with my boss, and all I can change is how I respond and feel about what my boss says to me. It doesn't matter what they say, it's how I choose to react. So remember to take ownership and control back from the things that are able to be changed by you and the things that can't, because life's too short to focus on the things we can't change, and you're better off focusing on the things you can change to actually make a difference in your quality of life. If you have questions or you're confused or just think this is bullshit, send me a message, because I'd love to counter that argument, because I think you're bullshit if you think that you don't have the power and control to make the changes that you need in your life to make more happiness, more calm and more contentment. So I'll see you guys in the next video.